At the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and we get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his third season in the National Football League.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket and finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And it needed to be because our offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well, and that's what they did in that last game.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big play that time on a catch and run.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Murray now on first down. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 4 catches, 54 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
They'll run here with Connor. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. After the touchdown, now is Prater to kick. Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to go to work here. And the quarterback in his 10th season overall now, and 4th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Well, let's listen in on the call. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing, Cousins. It's a screen pass, that's complete. lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run, Cook. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 13 carries, 62 yards.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
No return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins escaping the pressure right. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Get 10 there, but leaves him just short for 4th down. Tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Cook. Zone touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
They had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And that's what behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins now. They're going from Jefferson downfield. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he gets this down deep inside of Arizona's 15-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota.
Not sure much more could have been done there defensively. Went up with him, tried to knock it away, tried to get an arm in, unsuccessfully.
First down, here's Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. On 2nd down, it's Cook.
Think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another for...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Vikings have taken the lead. The score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Send out to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind myself.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down here the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They run the option on 2nd down, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Murray now. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And Murray gets this into the hands of Edmonds. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Shotgun now from Murray. Out to the flat for Edmonds. It'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that would loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Murray again. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. There's Murray. Open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown Arizona. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Fighting for the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Kenny now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with. So that really plenty of time to try to put something together. Throw pulled in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already and another first and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Zaven Collins, rookie first-round pick there on the stop. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And the pressure will bring it down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They took their shot. Fourth down.
That could be the start. This defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big play. So the cost of the penalty yardage rises. That'll move the football down to a smaller foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going on.
And it's caught in the end zone for the breaking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 6. They're able to get this out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second and very short, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Shot before half from Murray. And the tight end hurts. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Joe Burrow, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest to check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Big Derrick Henry with a couple of touchdown runs. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they lead the visiting Atlanta Falcons at halftime. Mike Evans, a touchdown catch in that first half. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. His guys are out in front as we send you back out to Glendale and hook up once again with Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chandler Jones so quick. He was the one that got in to stop that one before it got started. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for the sack. Chandler Jones able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
2020 wasn't the year that Chandler Jones would normally have because of a biceps injury. Only 1 sack in the 5 games played, but he had 17 sacks in 2017, 19 in 2019. Let's play some numerology here. Can he have 21 in 2021? That was a beautiful executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And a short gain down to about the 33. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. This play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32. Obviously, well short of the first down. On 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as he burned one here in this 3rd quarter. Joseph's got it. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. To throw is Murray. Force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And a flag comes in as Howard falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
Now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are on their way to a 2-0 start. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
The extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Murray now on first down. He finds Hopkins complete. This winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, Murray. The killer here is complete. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. We've seen it too many times.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Burks over the middle.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. That makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Kirk. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing now is Murray. Into the 5, Kirk complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's Murray. Open man Green, he's got it. Touchdown Arizona. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the Cardinals carry with a touchdown. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Now Murray. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Murray finding Ertz again. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. They'll get this to Connor underneath. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Murray's throw here completed into the hands of Ertz. Oh no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he's got room. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, 76 yards. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt, the head coach. He wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do
Loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they take a knee. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams